Okay, here we are. Hello, everybody. It's good to be here. It is good to be ready to play Hardcore WoW. There we are. There is our amazing level 18 Ghostlands Paladin. Yeah, I think we need to finish up a few more quests before we're ready to head into the... I suppose we could be collecting the spines and the hearts for the consumables. That might be a while. Oh yes. Okay, hardcore is working properly. We even have the monitor here. Fancy. Nope. All right. Oh, that's my quest. I want to move this. Add-ons. Hardcore. No, I didn't want to disable it. But I want to move it. Okay, what do we say here? Hey, Corbin, welcome. I'm doing pretty good. I'm just trying to... Characters add-on active time is... Yeah, that's because the add-on wasn't working for like a week. Interface options. Okay, how do I even bring up the thing here? Sorry. Maybe we'll just have to disable it. I mean, I'm not doing it for... That's what I was seeing. Oh, here we go. That's why. Okay, where is the... That's the... Yes, I'm doing very well. I'm just trying to figure out how to move the death log around here. This is World of Warcraft, The Burning Crusade. Well, it's the pre-patch to The Burning Crusade. You can't get to level 70 yet, but we're leveling anyway. Oh, death statistics? No. Accountability. Okay, well... Right, well, I have no idea how to... Oh, here we go. Here's the thing. Yeah, not the alert, but... Oh, is this... That's the death log. That's what I need to find. Miscellaneous chat filters. Alert position. Oh, reset death log. Okay. Action wide. I don't know if it's going to pick up anything or not. How do I Oh, alert position. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Somehow the death log is gone now. Okay, I can live with that. Oh, okay, I see. 1 second here. I should still be able to move it. Should I not? Yeah, this is the I want to disable that actually. I'll just turn it right off, I guess. It's not the thing I was thinking I was looking at. Sorry, this is just some UI junk here. Okay, there we go. So this is the hardcore version. Not that it's an official hardcore server, but it is. Okay, we gotta go do the trolls and get the weaponry stuff. I think it's either that or let's see if we can get some hearts here. We should have 7. We have 7. We need to get 10 of these rotting hearts. Right, 7 out of 10 rotting hearts, 0 spinal dust. They can drop off similar mobs, so we're gonna just grind for a little bit. That's okay. We got quite a bit of rested XP, so that won't hurt. So basically, the aim here is to level without dying, which is easy to say but not easy to do. And this is during the Burning Crusade, which the original hardcore was for. Yeah, see, everybody's trying to grind for these things, it looks like. Well, we'll follow the thing all the way down, and then we'll see where we're way over leveling these guys. So we need to go farther south anyway. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, these guys are definitely lower level than us, so... So this is relatively easy here. We need to get farther south to find more difficult enemies. We still managed to miss. We're gonna have to heal right away here. That's alright though. We can put on our little food buff. Not a single doodad that we're supposed to collect. Oh, we're a little closer to that guy than I wanted to be. I've been playing hardcore World of Warcraft off and on for something like 3 years now. Okay, why are these enemies getting easier down here instead of harder? Oh, yeah, like that. There we go. No point in killing these guys. They give no XP. I wonder if that's just because we're near the towers here. Oops. I want to fight that guy. These guys should have... Yeah, these guys have the spinal dust. The hearts are the more important turn in. They give us better stats, but... There's a copper vein up there. That's going to be an awkward one to get up to. Oh, well, we're not going over there now. No, don't. We want to... mark it so we don't find it, by surprise. As you can imagine by the size of that guy, he is not easy to kill. That hunter there is going to get surprised by him here if he's not careful. There's 2 big guys like that patrol the area, and if they run across me when I'm not prepared, I'm probably dead. Okay, we have to go to the other side. I'm hoping we can avoid these gargoyles, but we have to fight them, It's just the way it goes sometimes. Yeah, see, there is a quest to kill them. And some people have obviously teamed up to do it. If there's a group right in front of me doing it and they invite me, then I will accept the invite. But there's 2 of them you have to kill. And I'm not going to go out of my way to invite folks. Alright, well, I don't know if we're going to have any luck here. We may just have to head back over to do the troll stuff here, but... Okay, these guys have rotting hearts, so let's do some work here then, I guess. Oh, it won't open it because we're in combat, that's why. There we go. Yeah, see, the Rotting Hearts gives us attack power against undead, which is more useful than the spell. I mean, we can use them both, but the spell power that we'll get from the other turn-in is not nearly as useful for us. Come on. Hunting gloves, you say? Yeah. I mean, half the armor. Probably not worth it. It's always a little bit hard to say. Ouch. Okay, I really only want to fight one of those guys if I can help it. There we go. It's not as busy around here as it was last time I was here, trying to do some of this. There we go, there's some spinal dust. Got some work to go on that quest, though. Oh, yeah, see, that's what I was trying to avoid. Oh, one of them attacked him? Is that what happened? Should last more than 2 ticks. Heal myself here. Heal myself here. There we go. Much better. Yeah, respawns are definitely a problem. Alright. It's not often I have to drink to recover mana, but it does happen. Okay, well, we're gonna lose. Well, we didn't have enough mana to rebuff Blessing of Might anyway, but no. Create one more of these here. Yep, I think if we had just hit the other guy first. Oh yeah, see, it was empty here before, and now everybody's kung fu fighting, as it were. Take you too, I think. Literally the one-armed bandit right here. Hey, 10 rotting hearts. Now we just need the guys with the spines. I'm not sure if it's something you can do a repeat turn in for or not. I feel like probably yes, but... There we go, we got another dust. Yeah, I guess that's the other thing I was looking to do. Make one more of those. No thanks. Not sure why the game does that every now and then. But we're gonna have to change that. Ooh, Death Cage Sorcerers. That can't be good for us, can it? I think not. Well, we're hitting them pretty good, though, at least. Justina, hello! There we go. I feel like there'll be a quest to kill these guys at some point, but we're not there yet. But yeah, I hope you're having a great day. Just out here grinding for spinal dust. And apparently just getting mushrooms. Okay, we're gonna have a drink right here. There's a mage pulling everything in sight, as mages tend to do. We only need 7 more. That's not too bad, but I feel like we're gonna run out over here. Run out of targets, I mean. There we go. I knew we could get an extra one. It must be a repeatable quest because we've been able to collect more than the number listed. Yeah, there's the mage again. Oh, nice. Now you're gonna go take on the sorcerer, aren't you? Might as well bless you too. Oh. Yeah, I was afraid of that. He's seen me. Oh, right, we can steal mana from these guys. And even interrupt their spell casting, but on a cooldown, of course. Alright. Oh, there's some copper. We need that. Don't know if oh, that's tin. We need that desperately. We need to get the tin. Alright. Let's go. I think if we just take this guy out, we should be safe. Yes, we rather desperately need the tin. I don't know if we've mined any tin yet. I don't have any in my bags, clearly, but... Oh. Failed. Oh, only 2. Of course, the hearts only stack to 10. Oh. I guess there's not much I can do unless respawns start happening. Yeah. Oh, we need this guy. There we go. Nice. Very friendly, the mage. Yeah, the corpses are gone, which means the respawn shouldn't be too far off, but how long do we stand around waiting, right? And there's just people pulling them all, so... Yeah, like this paladin here who's just chain pulling them, basically. Oh, look, there's the guy we don't want to fight. That's the other one. That's the one we don't have marked. Come on, hit him one more time. Alright. There we go. Okay, we have got to change the reload thing. There's got to be a setting for it somewhere. Okay, this is just the stat stuff. This should be... Oh, that's show the death log. Okay. How can we set the... Show minimap icon? No. Alright, well. I'm sure there's a way to do it. I don't want to have to disable the add-on, but it's starting to seem inconvenient. There's one. And there's the mage, so... If we can... Oh, and there's another one. We're actually not doing too badly, then. Somebody's picked the mage already. 7. We're actually doing okay, then, if we're at 7 already. And there's another mage. And the big guy patrolling again. Come on, hit him. Oh. Do what I can to avoid those guys. Well, I was afraid of that. Okay. Let's try this now. Yeah, now he's getting in lots of kicks. I mean, it's not like it's healing us for a lot, but... He just keeps going and going and going. There we go. Eventually they burn out, but... Alright, well, we better eat some of that, but we can make another one of these statues. They're not the most important thing ever, but they're one of the few things we have. I was hoping they would be slightly better than they have seemed so far. Head back down here now. Oh, okay. Final dust is only dropped by these guys in the middle. Don't drop anything. Well, they drop the hearts, I guess, but we don't need the hearts. So, of course, it's all... Oh, there's one. So that means it's all the stalkers. When we don't need the hearts, that's when they're everywhere. course, on the other side that just spawned in. Way over there. It just went too far away to see. Why are you hitting me so much, buddy? What's the big deal? Alright, we did get another dust there. So now we only need one more. Oh, and there's another. I mean, we probably won't get it off. Just the next guy. And somebody else has beat us to it. Alright. Well, I guess we can try and go around this side then. Problem is that people will then just avoid killing these guys. But of course, the respawns, like the respawn node would respawn one or the other. Okay, we have to figure out how to disable that. Oh, no. I was going to say, how do we... Oh, this guy's just kicking our butts here. Oh, we got the last dust we need. Okay, let's eat a mushroom. And then I think we'd best go and do these quests here. I think we've got enough inventory space to manage that. Oh, we got our first shoulder slot item here. Canvas shoulder pads. I mean, I wish they were male, but something's better than nothing, as the old saying goes. Right, so yeah, we're just going to go to the edge of the map here and then hang a left and follow the edge just because we're more likely to find some ore down there. We could definitely do some mining. I have been non-hardcore leveling a hunter when I'm not streaming. And wow, I just hit level 20 and got the aspect of the cheetah. Oh, Eye of Darkhan. Oh, that's inside the... Okay, yeah, we'll leave that. Doing these quests should get us 19, and that'll make it a little more safe. I'd almost rather be level 20 before we go in there, especially in hardcore here. I suppose that means we could go... Oh, there's a wall here. Oh, of course, that's the road out of town. Do you want to go to... you want to leave Ghostlands and go to, what is it, Western Plaguelands? No, Eastern Plaguelands. Which we don't really want to do at level 18, let alone do it in hardcore. But what can you do? So... Of course, there's spiders. Why did it have to be spiders? If it hadn't been spiders, it would have been snakes. Hadn't have been snakes, it would have been wicker furniture. I mean, I don't think I need to fight these guys if we can just keep on sneaking around. Yeah. Past the spiders so we can find the Ravagers. Perfect. If I do it just right, I can make sure I'm dragging one of each of them with me. But there's the ore. More copper. No shock. Trying to decide where I'm going to level next. Once we're finished here. And I know there's a bit of a danger in thinking too far ahead. But there's a couple of different options. I mean, the easy one would be Plaguelands. Not Plaguelands. Silver Pine Forest. Right outside the undead areas. I mean, that's still technically an undead kind of area. But Silver Pine even is going to be pushing low-level stuff for us. Well, we might do a couple of quests there. We're not going to do too much. And then is really the northern part of South Shore, is that our next best option? I suppose it probably is. Alright, we gotta poison these, Oh, dear. That doesn't look good. We're not doing hardcore there, pal, and I hope we don't get close enough to get in any trouble. The problem is they're running away, which means they're gonna reset sooner or later. Oh. A cat lord. I hate these guys. The pet ones in particular, they're just difficult. And you... like the... Sorry, give me a second, guys. Come on, land it. Thank you. I don't really want to reload right now. It's gonna keep hassling me. Okay, I think we should be safe here, but... Hardcore. Alerts. Death alerts are off. Achievement alerts. Hardcore versions. Show minimap icon. Use old menu. Show reload reminder. There we go. Turn that off. Or we could set it for an hour, right? Like... But I'm just going to turn it off. I don't... mostly I have the add-on on there to... so it will just sort of remind me. Yeah, and that does happen a lot, Justina, with the different... tell me you're not a caster. Good. Yeah, you can end up in a situation where you just run out of quests. That's even more likely in Burning Crusade. At least the early levels. Scouting Belt of Defense. +5 defense rating. It's leather. Shoot. If it wasn't leather, I would probably wear it. But yeah, just because you gain more experience in... Okay, this is kind of the corner of the... Man, cat lords everywhere. We got to get over to the meat rack on this side over here, so... Alright, I'm going to fight this spider, just to give me a little more breathing room on this side. Yeah, it always feels bad to abandon quests, eh? Like, you're supposed to be the savior of Azeroth, just because you... Well, maybe not in Classic so much, but, you know... The people don't need help any less just because you out-level the quest. Oh, we found another copper. Nice. Okay. Oh, the claw. That's a one we need. We need 3 of each of their kinds of weapons here. So there's a stave. Nope, I didn't mean to open this. Oops. Should be able to get this copper without... Oh, sure, the cat lord is... Oh, there's the meat rack. So we need to fight this cat lord either way. As long as we don't pull the hexer behind him, we should be okay. But, you know, I have my doubts. Oh, you know what? Let's eat a food buff here. Alright, well. Keep eating this spiced wolf meat. Every little edge we can grab here will be an important one. Which is also why I'm going to wait for our mana to tick back up a bit. Oh man, that's going to take a while. Alright, well. Mere Ghost Claw Lynx. Yeah, I knew what you were saying. So one of these. Hopefully it can help me out a little bit. Alright, we are going to potion here. Barbed? Why do I keep doing that? Barbed Club of Stamina. It's only one hand. It's a pretty decent one-hander, though. Yeah, now my inventory is getting all full up of stuff here. All right, well, somebody's on the hunter there, or the hexer there now. That's good. Of course, this. Okay, we're gonna take. Thanks, but no. I'm not doing totally solo, but there we go. Is there a window we can jump through to take out this guy? Yes. No, because it's too low to the ground. Darn it. Well, I think with the... Inscribed leather gloves. What is with all of the green stuff all of a sudden, hey? Right, we can... There we go. One meat rack successfully poisoned. Alright, let's try not to... Great, there's just cat lords everywhere. I mean, we have to fight some cat lords because we need the weapons that they have, but we can avoid doing it too. There we go. It's funny, you can see them through the window, but they don't really care if you're there or not. Okay, we just got hexed by the hexer. Haven't seen that one before. Alright, well, I gotta fight him sooner or later. Oh, come on. Always when I'm busy. Hang on, guys. There we go. Dentist appointments sorted out. Now I'm disoriented as to which direction I'm facing, but that's okay. No, I want the hexer. Oh, maybe that. Oh. Primitive locked chest. That must be for rogues. I was going to say, but there should be another meat rack here. Yeah, there we go. So we still need 2 more Cat Lord claws and a hexer and 1 hexer stave. Resist? You resisted my mana tap? Ah, there we go. Now we don't need the hexers, we just need the Cat Lords. We're 1 rough stone shy of making another rough stone statue. They don't really do a ton. But they do more than you... I mean, they certainly do more than nothing, so there's that. Alright, come here, Cat Lord. Come on, these guys are supposed to be the lower level ones, aren't they? There we go. What? Oh, that was the last attack animation. Okay, eat that. May as well have a drink. Okay, we need 1 more drop from the cat claw. There's a Cat Lord, so I guess we'll be going over there. Once we healed up and everything here. I feel like I should have bought some more or something, but here we are. Of course, you're the higher level one again here, but... Gotta remember I'm not playing my my hunter with that has like grenades. I think we got him all right, but better safe than dying to an unlucky critical strike. And of course we didn't get the thing we need, but you don't know if you don't try. But yeah, when the quests turn gray, it's always a sad feeling. But we are getting awful close to level 19. Give us 1 more talent point, I guess, which we'll put into parry. And then after that, Seal of Command, which will notably increase our damage output. Oh, that's just a regular Ravager. Oh, I see. We kind of looped around and we're back by the entrance now. There's another Cat Lord. I don't know if I really want to be this deep in the mess here, but gotta keep an eye out around me and on my own path. Again, I think we could outdamage him, but rather not take the chance. There we go. And still not. Alright, well. That's a Hexer. Here's another Cat Lord. I feel like somebody pretty well cleaned this place out while I was on the phone. Yeah, we just had to sort out swapping an appointment around really quick. Oh, that's a Cat Lord? It is a Cat Lord. Well, I'd rather do it inside a house where there's no, or at least a lot less chance of us pulling extra uninvited guests to the party. Now we're not pulling ahead. There we go. Hit him. Hit him. There we go. You got a bad connection? Oh no. Sorry to hear that. Sadly, I don't think there's much I can do about it on my end. I guess I can check what we're actually coming through, but gonna say sometimes you just need to refresh the page, and that will help. But it's far from the only. Oh, we got the other cat clock. Jackie. Hi, Jackie. You'll be happy to know I yelled at Jettison the other day. Yeah, I just got to give them a nice pet. That's right. The only bears I've seen in the Ghostlands, Jackie, have been druids who've come over to, partake in the wonderful Ghostlands quests. But I hope you're well. Why does it show all of these guys? Oh. Okay, we just need to get to the meat rack and then get out of this place. Is the meat rack inside or up top of there or something? It must be. Oh, I see it sparkling behind the fire. Yeah, they added sparklies to every... Oh, of course, another hunter. Pardon me, another cat lord. Stop. Would you just hold still? Yeah. Come on, hit him. There we go. Goodness. Sorry, don't want to die in hardcore. I will read your comment, Jackie. I may also misread your comment, but that's a long-standing, a longer-standing issue than this. All right, I am gonna refresh my food buff here. Ignoring the pre-patch stuff for now. I saw that was out. I have. You're shocked, but I've been ignoring it too. Dan was playing it earlier, and I was kind of listening in while I was doing some stuff in the kitchen. So I got a little taste of what it's like. Believe it or not, there's cultists involved, but no one was shocked. I know, right? Unreal. But yes, I mean, I know a little bit more than that, but, which is to say I know enough that I'm not worried about it either way. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's good that there's like because I guess there's some gear attached, which also has a unique appearance. And there's rares to fight, I think. I don't want to fight another Lynx, but I'm gonna apparently. But yes, I haven't logged in to look at that stuff. All right, we are no longer rested. That's going to slow down our experience, but we're only 1.5 bars from leveling up anyway. So I may hop in tonight or tomorrow night in the evening and take a quick look at it. I don't think the gear is likely to replace too much of what I have, but collecting transmog never hurt anyone. Okay, so there's shadowcasters and headhunters here, which means they are again should all be mana users, which means we may be able to interrupt the spellcast. I haven't played a Blood Elf in a very, very long time. There we go. So I have no idea. Oh, that was pretty quick. Yeah, so I have no idea what actually became of the mana tap and arcane torrent abilities. But I'm happy enough to use them, you know, right now. Hello? Anybody home? Nope. Nobody there either, I'm sure. Oh, there's a shadow caster. Can we go in the window? Well, we can. Hey. We got to kill 8 of the shadow casters? Wow. Oh, nice. You got a chest, buddy. There, have some wisdom. Guess we can keep going up this way, although... Oh, yeah, there's some guys. I mean, they sort of removed mana as a... It's not like they removed mana as a resource, but for DPS classes, it's pretty minimal, the need for it, I think. Like, or the I mean, there's always exceptions, right? The arcane mages always need to worry about it too, but this will be our first headhunter. Or not. Ho hum. Oh, well, there's a shadowcaster back, so gotta do something. Ah. Mind play, okay. Yeah, it's as much about getting the linen out of my way as anything. Making these bandages. 2 or 3 more kills and we will be level 19. Oh, I was going to say there is still a shadowcaster. Hello, shadowcaster. Yeah. No marker shadows, thank you. I'm just fine without it. Ooh, can we pull just one? Okay, I think we're good. I mean, I need some headhunters. I don't have a single one. Alright. Not this kill, but the next one should be enough. 135 XP. Maybe it'll take 2. There we go. Still need one more of those maces, but what can you do, right? Gotta keep trucking. Oh, I see ore. Tin? Oh. Where's the tin? Where's the tin? It's way up there? Alright. Tin first, then the copper. Come on. There we go. Oh. We got lots of room for ore here. Well, we don't need to at this point, but I would delete stuff if we had to. I thought that Lynx was going to decide to come over and play. A lesser moonstone. Very nice. I might have a couple of those in my bank. I have no idea what I actually need them for, if anything. Come on, give me one more. I was going to say at least one more rough stone, then we can make one more of these. Well, that was successful, I feel. Anytime we can mine tin, that's a win. And that rhymes. Alright. I think we gotta... follow where the... Oh, there's a headhunter. Thank goodness. Well, the headhunters don't have any mana. Okay, well. It's alright then. Everybody's a Shadowcaster. I guess we still need one more. One more of their weapons. Come on, hit him. You. No weapon, of course. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Okay, I'm hoping that Shadowcaster outside doesn't come in, because that would be a problem. Okay, well he didn't come in. Oh, he is coming inside. Tactical ding. Okay, maybe if we stay far enough away. Okay, that was not intentional. I had forgotten that we were going to level, but I am not unhappy about it. And there's the mace. Alright. There is a headhunter up there, but... So what does this do? Shadow damage taken is increased. Okay, well that's not too terrible. You go ahead and fight a Shadowcaster. Oh, that's great. There's 4 of them up here. Alright. I don't normally... Oh, wow, he just kind of melted. Yeah, get the headhunter. There's another one down there now. Oh, I see more copper. Well, it's only copper, but... I'm not going to stay grouped up all day. But I want that headhunter. But that was kind of... Well, it wasn't necessary. Like I said, I'm not going out of my way to hide from... groups. I just prefer to do it somewhat solo, but I view it like them asking me for help more than me asking them for help. Well, that reminds me, I gotta put a point in parry here. We still need headhunter axes. There we go. Now we spent our talent point. Seal of Command coming up next. I'm gonna burn this now just for the mana. Hey, there's another axe. We need 3 more. There's another one. Perfect. All of the timely respawns are coming out. Oh, let's avoid the freshly spawning Shadowcaster. If we can. As you know, I back up into another one. Okay, I didn't, but I could have. I should really be more careful. Oh, sure. Alright. What are we getting at level 20? Consecration, more devotion aura, exorcism, and flash of light. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. 2 more headhunters and 1 more axe. Why do I feel like there's nothing up here? Oh, I would be wrong. Oh, alright. It's funny that the maces these guys carry almost seem more spiky than the axes that the headhunters use. Shadowcaster, Shadowcaster, Shadowcaster. Headhunter. Get him. There we go. There we go. Okay, now, give me your axe. Let me ask you a question. Acceptable! Alright, 1 more headhunter and we are out of here. Probably to be sent back for a follow-up quest, but you know. Headhunter. Oh. And just in time, our food buff is starting to wear down. Hey, no. No. Oh, good, and these ones just turn in at Farstrider Lodge. 1450 and 1350. That's decent XP-wise. Right, and there's a follow-up. Assault Zebnawa. I don't know where that is. Oh, there's 3 complete quests? Oh, the weaponry, right. We've got the weapons, we killed the guys, and we poisoned their supplies. So, there you go. And thankfully we get to empty our inventory somewhat here.
Your gold is welcome here.
My gold, sure, but what about my junk? Alright. I mean, I think that's the better play. Defense rating isn't really going to do much for us at this level. No. 2 armor, not worth. 2 agility, 3 spirit. We lose some stamina there, though. Oh. Right, I'm going to get rid of the spiced bread. So we can grab a little bit of haunch of meat. Just I mean, we got enough food. I shouldn't be too worried about that. That one's not an upgrade for us, and I don't want to hang on to a bunch of mana potions. That's what it boils down to there. I just don't want to hang on to them all. I suppose I could make some wool bandages.
We will have justice.
I don't think we need wool for anything. Let me just finish the quest first, and we'll see what that leaves us with.
What business have you? Be ready for anything.
There we go. Kill cat lords and kill cat lords and hexers. We just did that. Oh, but you're gonna give me a gear upgrade, so I can't say no.
Keep your wits about you.
Even though we were already there.
Our enemies will fall.
Shadowpine weaponry, there you go. Oh, nut.
The reckoning is
I was hoping for a new weapon for me. Whoa! Smooth Dave. That reminds me, we picked up 1 more link steak somewhere in there, so we may as well. There we go. Add that to our Link's steak collection. I think this one's on the far side. The far side of Farstrider Lodge. Okay. Literally on the far side. Oh yeah, Calgash the Wicked. Where's Calgash the Wicked? he in here somewhere? No, he's up at the top of the... Oh, we gotta go to the... Deal with the cat lords again.
This had better be good. Goodbye.
There we go. All right. We got some stuff. All right. I kind of wish we had more of these statues. I mean, I have more of them in the bank in like the city.
Your gold is
But I also don't
welcome
want to
here.
go that far. What I
reckoning
do
is at
want
hand.
is some water.
Choose wisely.
Maybe that's the innkeeper? Yeah, because you just have food. Oh, you do have milk. Okay, is milk what we want? Melon juice is expensive. There we go. Alright. When we go back in there, we'll use the Scroll of Stamina. And probably the Scroll of Spirit, just because those cat lords are a pain in the butt.
Stay the course.
No. I want this one. Let's do 2 of those to fill up the stack we've got, and then I think we're going to make... It's going to give us the skill ups. I think we better just make 20 of these. Use up a stack of wool cloth. I think we have more in the bank. But we should also get more fighting these guys up ahead here. I also have the quest to turn in for the rotting hearts and the spinal dust. I don't know how much XP those give to me. 1150 and 1350. So I'm not in a rush to turn them in. I don't think it matters too much. Which, the spinal dust or the rotting hearts? Well, probably the rotting hearts. I can see that. Yep. Okay, that means we need to put there. Sorry, my attention was slightly divided, Jackie. That's my excuse. Well, I mean, the reality is that they're sitting right beside each other in the bag. There's probably some mingling happening here of the 2 substances, which is also gross in its own way. All right, back to the cat lords. Can't believe I got tricked into doing that. Yes, I've actually got 13 of them in my... I'm assuming it's a repeatable quest. Because you get, like, a consumable... Scourgebane draft, or the Scourgebane Infusion. Infusion. Mushy. Yeah. Yeah, all... It's like 50% mushy, 50% squishy, 100% gross. That's kind of what it boils down to. Yeah, you go fight the Hexer there. Somewhere we'll find another one. Or 2, or 10. Gotta kill 10 of each. Oh my goodness. Which is not fair. I mean, at least we've got slightly more parry now. I feel like these guys are all the more camped out as a result. There's another cat lord up there, so... Oh, it's only copper. Well, might be only copper, but I'm gonna grab it anyway. Oh, no, the other guy we need is on the other side of the road, that's why. Oh, there's water there. Alright, can we do it in 30 minutes? Is it worth using these scrolls? Probably. Alright, well, we're gonna go in the building here. Of course there's a Hexer. We should be able to get you out of the way, not too not too much difficulty, but we clearly have to be the one with the high ground here. Top of the stair. Rude! Can't believe he turned me into a chicken. Alright. I think, like last time, we can pull this guy. And then get the Cat Lord after. Alright. Alright. We're gonna have a drink, then we're gonna put the scrolls on before I forget. No point in having it if we're not gonna use them, right? But I'd rather use them for enemies that are tougher to fight, too. Nice. Where on earth do they get femur bones big enough to make these, like, guardrails out of? That's what I would like to know. That's what I would like to know. And can we jump over them? No, we cannot. I suppose that... Oh, there's a Cat Lord, too. I will take that. Death from above! Well, yeah, I imagine so, Jackie. I haven't seen anything big enough in the Ghostlands so far. Let alone anything big enough to have made the abominations that we saw up top either. Let's make sure we're okay here. There we go. Food buff 2. Okay, well that's not good. Yeah, no doubt my mana's low. Alright. There we go. Get some mana back. What do you want to bet he's going to hex me? Oh no, he's not going to hex me. Come back here. Okay, well that could have been much worse. Let's try that again. Probably been collecting them for a while. It could be. Maybe they've hunted them to extinction now, kind of thing. Yeah, it's a fair bet that these settlements have been here for some time. Mind you, what does it say? Yeah, I think they've probably been here for a while. Sometimes, because the theory is that they're encroaching on Night Elf territory, of course. If you know your history, anything that was not Night Elf, sorry, High Elf territory, but anything that's now High Elf territory was once almost certainly Troll territory, so you know, there's that. Yeah, I mean, look at the tusks they've got for, like, the entrance there. Unless they're, you know, taking wood and they're shaping it in the shape of a tusk, you know, in order to kind of fit their aesthetic, but it seems at least a little bit questionable. Mind you, you do have to keep in mind that whatever it is over here, the flight, not the flight master, but like the guys that are over there. There's a raid over there, right? One of the Burning Crusade raids is a troll raid, is it not? Zulamon or something like that. Hey, I got it right. What do you know? Chipped quarterstaff. Alright. Why are we in combat? Oh, because they're still fighting. Alright, well, we're going to bandage here. Well, I feel like we're relatively safe. Oh, that wasn't very... Closed it too soon. Yeah, so I don't know what all is in Zulaman, but I mean, we know that the trolls have a thing for raptors and dinosaurs, and some of them can get pretty big on Azeroth. So I suppose if these, well, I mean, you can see that there's stone ruins. So they obviously lived here at one point. Right? What do you think you're doing? Oh, of course we can't bandage ourselves. Alright, Linksy Poo. There we go. Resist, of course, why not? Alright. Launch of meat, and we may as well drink some more milk. Now I'm feeling like I should have bought more milk. It's the way it goes, though. I mean, yeah, as soon as I have my eye on a mob that I want to get, somebody gets there first while I'm eating and drinking. Of course, they're just running away. I don't want to risk getting into combat and having more stuff dragged over to me. Although, you're going to split them up nice. Oh, I was going to say, that's different. I've never seen them that far apart before. Oh, sure. Yeah, you take the... Oh, rude. She specifically stole that tag because I hadn't tagged them. That's rude. Not giving you a buff. Wait a minute, who is that? That's Bevildra? Bevildra. Don't know if I'd go so far as to say you're on my enemies list now, but... wasn't super nice. But I don't dare focus on the cat lords and let the lynxes just hammer away at me. Oh, come on. Well, clearly I didn't need to do that, but clearly I did it anyway. Okay, well, time to drink a little milk. Hopefully it's skim milk. I find that a lot of the... Oh, there's more copper. Wow, yeah, we're going to have to drink a second thing of milk here. Oh, well, that's going up a little better than I thought. Okay. Yeah, I was pretty sure. If it was tin, I might have been slightly disappointed. Copper at this stage, I'm not overly worried about, although I still need to make a lot of stuff to get my my skill up even higher, so for jewel crafting, so I need to prospect a lot of ore to get the gems I need. Bloodlust. Alright. Use one of these newfangled wool bandages, see how good they are. Alright, I guess that's alright. 4 more health per tick. Oh, yeah, the main guy we need is way up in the back there. It's a long way to go. We should probably head there and see what we can find. Not that we can't kill anything on our way over, but... we're going to have to go all the way back there. We may as well kind of head there now while we can. These guys are low level, though. Oh, come on. I mean, I suppose if I wanted a second to heal, I could try and jump out the window again. That's a bit of a hardcore tactic. Oh, we still get experience for killing the pet. You don't always. Oh, is that copper or tin? It's copper. Okay, well. And somebody's already mining it, so it doesn't really matter. Hey, look, a hexer. Alright, that worked out okay. We can... well, there's the guy. He's an elite. If we can get him by himself, we should be alright. I mean... oh, come on. Please. Right, Rogue Jester. You're the one with the pet. You set the... oh, hit the... come on. Nice. Pragma. That's the pet name. Rogue Jester's minion, Cragmaw. I've heard worse names. Right. We got another paladin here. I'm ready when you guys are, but I'm not the... for sure, now he's looking at me. Why is the hardcore tune tanking? That's what I want to know. Of course my mana is low. There we go. Nice. Thank you, everybody. Hope she's not too mad about that. Probably a little bit mad about that. She left it. Alright, I need 2 more cat lords. Hey, look, a cat lord. Oh my goodness. That is the raid sound. Is that a fun area raid? It is. Welcome, fun. Well, hello there. You were working on the shaman today, is that right? The vanilla shaman? Burnished cloak. Ooh. That's a nice upgrade. If I do. Oh, instant cast Ghost Wolf. Very nice. I am slightly more than half a level away from getting Seal of Command, which is always big. And I need one more. Well, yeah, one more Cat Lord here. So, right. Yeah, you gotta. Oh, okay. Careful, Dave. Yeah, you gotta plan ahead a little bit when it comes to some of those things. Yeah, these patrol guys not very cooperative. Yeah, I always forget about Ghost Wolf, so because I don't play Shaman much at all. But yeah, huge. But yeah, level 20, 21, and 22 is big for Paladins. For Ret Paladins, anyway, with Seal of Command and then the 2 points in Pursuit of Justice. So, a sick kid at home. Oh, no. I mean, I know it's part of life, and I know that's part of being a kid, but it's no fun for them, and it's no fun having to look after them. But, yeah, Pursuit of Justice is some of the 2 best talent points in the game in vanilla. But yes, hopefully things go well and they're feeling better soon. Gonna make him eat lunch because he's not feeling well, right? Yes. Well, by all means, do what you got to do. I totally understand kid prio. So absolutely be blessed in that and got more energy than yesterday. That's always a good sign. I remember a very small handful of times laying on the couch when I was a kid, feeling sick and yes, drinking large quantities of 7-Up. But yes, if he's starting to get some more energy, then it sounds like things are on the mend, and hopefully that means. Oh, wow! There's another Cat Lord even down here. I guess I kind of fought this spawn last time too. But Flizztie? That's not a name I'm familiar with, but welcome. Liz? And yes, nobody likes to see a kid sick. You know, at least I seriously hope not. Yeah, definitely take care of business there, and hopefully that's easily sort of managed for you guys. And yeah, if you can drop back in, that's fantastic. If you can't, I get it. It's a busy life. All right, there is copper over here. Can I sneak down here and mine it without having to fight too many? I think so. Mostly because this place is kind of... Oh, there's a chest there too. Okay. I don't know Korvok. I'm assuming I'm saying that right. So yeah, so they raided Fun, and then Fun brought us here. So you just like the way things. Of course, we got copper from the chest when we're. I mean, I was just saying I need more copper so that I can prospect it because I need more gems to keep leveling my jewel crafting. But yeah, the trail of or the train of how things work raid wise is always kind of fun. But welcome. This is a hardcore paladin. I'm ultra hardcore enjoyer. Ooh. Well, hats off to you. Not that I'm wearing a hat, but You've gotta love hardcore to be even have the tiniest bit of interest in ultra hardcore. I feel like ultra hardcore is just a little too ultra for me. But I get the appeal. I mean, it's the appeal of hardcore. Ultimately, it's the same appeal, right? It's just a different level of challenge. My level of challenge is the Paladin, clearly. Super sweaty WoW player since 2001, but you don't dare hardcore. I watched hardcore from the sidelines for at least a year before jumping into it myself. In part because when I first sort of became aware of what hardcore was, it was you were still in the point where you had to record all of your, like, you basically had to stream every minute of your run, or else record it and sort of be so it could be reviewed to make sure that you weren't kind of cheating, which is totally fair. But I didn't have the hardware and the internet capabilities at the time to do that, so I never got into it. Maybe it was more than a year, because I played my first hardcore character, not streaming it really, but I played it. Well, maybe I did stream it, but I played during the beta for Season of Mastery. And that was my first hardcore character. And then during Season of Mastery was my first hardcore level 60. I just did it. I figured the Season of Mastery beta was the perfect opportunity. It's one of the first betas for WoW that I've been able to get into in a very, very long time. So I said to myself, this is the perfect opportunity. No matter, it's the beta, right? No matter what happens, this character's getting deleted. Right? So I can play it as much as I want. If I die, I don't lose anything because it's going to be deleted in 2 weeks, 10 days, whatever it was. So I played it and died at level 10 on my
Victory
Paladin.
lies ahead.
But had an absolute blast, and I've never looked back.
Run.
There we go. We are past halfway to the next level.
What do you seek?
Well, maybe let's not grab any more milk. I didn't use up quite as much as I thought I would. Yes, I was privileged to have very limited access to the open beta in the fall of 2004 before the game launched. And I learned very quickly during the open beta that my computer was not up to snuff for running the game. So it wasn't until I think summer of 2005 that I was able to upgrade the PC and actually get in and enjoy the game. But yeah, worth the wait. Of course, you could argue that if I hadn't done that, I might not be, I might not have the thousands of hours I have in this game at this stage.
Baladash Malanore.
Baladash Malanore.
Death to all who oppose us.
A well-crafted sword. Ooh. Gives me... Well, I already have 3 strength on this sword, so... Then I can pop on a shield. Well, we'll take the sword. I have I have a not very amazing shield, but the Farstrider shield, which is something. I'll hang on to it just because.
We will have justice.
Although I should level the weapon skill at the very least, so that we have it. But I guess the only thing left to do is go in to fight Darkhan now, which seems. I guess we can go turn in these quests first. So let's head over there. We'll fight a few things on the way just for the sake of getting our one-handed weapon skill up. And because, yeah, somewhere I have a doodad that we're supposed to use to kill that guy, don't I? Darkhan's head. I thought there was a doodad you had to use. We're already at 30, so that's not too bad. Look at this guy swing his one-handed sword like a maniac. Showing off like it's a lightsaber. And getting parried all over the place. But yeah, I don't know why I thought there was a thing to do for it. Like a consumable kind of thing. Wow, this is taking forever. Let's heal up a little bit here. Or more than a little bit, as the case may be. There we go. 57. Bat flesh. All right, let's. I don't know if we can get any skill from. Apparently, we can. From a gray lynx. Okay, what is our weapon skill limit right now? 95. So we got a little ways to go. Yeah, I was sure there was something. Maybe it's in my. Maybe it's in the bank. I knew I wasn't going to fight Darkhan right away, so I may not have carried it around. Because my weapon skill with swords is very low. Oh, sorry, I missed your message there, Fun, while I was swinging my sword in vain. We're kind of getting up there now, but yeah, my weapon skill was really low. I just swapped to a one-handed sword instead of a two-handed sword. Went to start watching on your phone. Apparently you hadn't stopped streaming. Oh no. I have done that before. Maybe 2 or 3 times I've done that before. It does feel pretty silly. Yeah. Yeah, you start the raid, you get chatting with the person who's there, and you forget. Yeah. But yes, my weapon skill in one-handed swords is what was only like 30 out of 95, so that's why the damage was lackluster at best. But yeah, I've never used my phone to sort of monitor the stream live like that. But yeah, I've definitely ended stream and then gone to lurk on the phone because that's all when you can't sit at the computer. Live? Wait, that can't be right. Well, I wanted to wait till level 20 because I want to train. Especially want to grab Exorcism for fighting all the undead guys in there. But suppose we could grind for a little while. And if we're going to grind, we may as well grind for the hearts and the spinal. I was going to say spinal fluid, but you know what I mean, the spinal dust. We've already got some extra rotting hearts here. Poison supplies.
Everything has a price.
Oh. Everything may have a price.
Be ready for anything.
Oh, prices are reasonable. How are we doing on our reputation anyway? We are 9,500 out of 21,000 for Revered. We got a ways to go before we can grab our cloak here. We basically have to do every single quest in order to get that thing. Trying to stick to one hand and shield on the shaman. Gonna have to level a bunch. Yeah, when dual wield, right? Yeah, dual wield. I never think about. I've never even thought about weapon skill and dual wielding. I assume it's just based on the weapon, so one-handed axes, one-handed whatevers. But again, I've never really played much with my first experience with dual wielding was on a warrior, and that was after after they finished, like after weapon skill was no longer a thing. Was the quest? Yeah, okay. But yeah, I get that makes sense. I mean, it's hard when especially, well, I don't know if you're doing self-found. I think that's, I was trying to remember because I wasn't able to drop into the stream, but I saw the title when I was getting things sorted out to go live myself. I'm not doing solo self-found. I'm doing semi-solo self-found. Basically the way I'm looking at my run right now, I am playing solo unless somebody else invites me to group. You know, just like in OG hardcore, you couldn't go around asking somebody for stamina. I'm not going around asking to join any groups. If I'm there and we're waiting on a quest mob and somebody invites me, I will take the invite if I, feel it's safe or smart or whatever, right? But I'm not going to go out of my... And sometimes I will turn down a group just because all I'm doing is grinding mobs. But, if we're waiting to kill Darkhound and there's 15 people there and a group invites me to join, I'm going to join the group. Not because I couldn't do it solo in theory, but because just... It's the same thing with Defias Messenger, right? I would rather be in a group with 4 other people so that those 4 other people don't have to wait half an hour on the respawns, right? I know that lessens the challenge a little bit, but I feel it's a little bit more fair to other people in the world. And some of the quest mobs in this area are still really tough, even for Burning Crusade. Right, would I try this solo? Exactly, right? Like, and I mean, if I was planning to solo Darkhan, I would probably want to not come back until I was level 22 or even 24. 24 for the long... Well, I don't know. Is it the same? Yeah, 24 for Hammer of Justice rank 2. So you can stun long enough to heal. But yeah, right? When you... Whatever. I mean, there's a line between what is... And, like, the rules are there for a reason. But when the rules are inconveniencing to especially other non-hardcore people, I'm much more inclined to just sort of waive my hardcore stance on hardcore rules. To kind of keep some of the social respect for the game
Remember the sun well.
in mind.
Farewell.
Okay, that does grant some XP, but I'm pretty sure
Stay
the
the
repeats
course.
won't.
Time is of the essence.
Time is of the essence, is it? But what is the essence of time? So we got 4.5 bars, basically. I also haven't killed Knucklerot and Lurzon. I do drool over the ring. Who doesn't want extra crit? But yeah, I'm definitely not going to be soloing those guys. Playing with the add-ons, so you can't group at all. That's fair. I have the add-on on, but mostly just to remind me not to do things like, walk into the auction house. I'm not sort of participating in the wider Burning Crusade hardcore community. Not that not that there's any rift there. Not that I don't, not that I have deep-seated disagreements with anything. It's more of a solo thing for me. Yeah, agreed. That's fair. Yeah, especially if you're following the add-on kind of restrictions, that makes a lot of sense. Let the people that are there go. Never really noticed this sort of secondary spire over here. Wish you could see the top a little bit better. I guess you can from back here, but there isn't one on the other side, is there? No, it's kind of a... Huh. Just never paid attention so much to the architecture. Well, that said... Oops, we're not going to make that. It's okay. Yeah, I guess the options are grind for hearts or grind something else, or I mean, technically we could go in here and do the War on Deathholm quest first. That alone, doing that should be enough, probably, to get us where we need to go. I mean, we can go over here and kind of kill our way in that direction anyway, just to see what we get. Maybe that's a fair plan. And I mean, if it looks too sketchy, we can always leave. But there's been enough people around, I feel like, that it's not the end of the world. Like, just like trying to do the cats and everything there, like the cat lords. There was enough people around that while, yes, it's not what you would call safe, you know, there's more corpses on the ground than there are mobs spawning, so... yes, I was... So with the cat lords, I've never really noticed it with other pet mobs before, but when you kill the lynx, you get a separate XP from when you kill the cat lords themselves. And I always fight the cat lords first because they do a decent amount of damage, and I don't want to be like killing the higher health enemy first if I can help it. I almost always take out the pets before I fight the main. Oh, yeah, see? Somebody's killed him because I had a mark on him before. And now he doesn't have one. Right, well, I guess we do need to go a little farther south because I don't want to be fighting gray mobs either. I mean, I will if they attack me to defend myself, but I'm not going to go out of my way to do it. I also haven't checked on my cooking for a while. I guess we're not too bad. Oh, there's somebody's pet. Alright, why are you guys practically on top of each other? That's better, thank you. Nope, 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 come back here. Alright, well, if you're going to do it that way. That's easy enough. At least these guys don't run. Oh, right, I'm still rocking the one hand here, which is less damage. This way we'll get the skill up, and every now and again we'll block. Sorry, Seal of Justice? 22. Seal of Justice is at 22 now. I think it was always at 22, actually. I remember getting access to it in... oh, copper ore. I remember getting access to it in vanilla and using it a lot for quite a while. I forget why I thought it was so awesome, but... There we go. I mean, that's what What's Training is telling me. And What's Training is usually on point. I especially remember that Hammer of Justice rank 2 is at level 24, because that's the rank you need in order to be able to stun and be able to cast a full Holy Light without being interrupted or suffering any pushback. Because not having not having that killed me one time in fact in Season of Mastery, my very first paladin, my very first live paladin. Yeah, I don't remember if it was Cataclysm or if it was Wrath, but I know it was one of those things that was so useful. I mean, it's especially useful in hardcore. I mean, being like, I kind of, until I get that, and even sometimes still, I kind of hang on to Judgment, kind of as a mini execute for when they do run. You know, for the enemy kinds that do, in fact, run. Oh, we did get one Spinal Dust. But, yeah. Retail has not been the same since they removed Exorcism. And the really annoying thing is that they brought it back so very briefly, I think, in Dragonflight. And then they were having trouble balancing it and making it work right, and so they just removed it again. I was very sad. Very sad. Of course, didn't even have the same sound effect back then. Or, yeah, when they were doing the attempt to reintroduce it, so... Oh, yeah. Well, they removed it in... I don't even think we... When did they remove it? I think they removed it in Warlords? Yeah, because the farther we got from fighting the undead as sort of a main thing... So, like, because, like, in Wrath, they changed Exorcism so that you could use it on any mob. But it was guaranteed to crit when you were fighting an undead or a demon. Then I think in Cataclysm it actually became a ranged ability. I mean, it was always a ranged ability, but like I think in Cataclysm you could get like a 30-yard judgment, and then you had Exorcism from range, and there was something else, and they eventually took it away because they it was Legion. I feel like it was Legion when they got, or just before. What was before Legion? Warlords was right before Legion, because they were complaining that Paladins were, like, they were doing way too much damage at range. You know, like when there's like raid mechanics where you have to like hide behind the thing, or you have to like run out of the zone where the boss is, so you're not in melee. And Paladins were just, because that was when you could get the instant exorcisms, right? So they took it away because people were getting, like, they were judging, getting instant exorcism. Judgment was only on a 6-second cooldown. So they were like doing ranged DPS damage while they were, while they were not able to be on melee. And I think the other melee were just jealous. Did we just dodge that crossbow? That was sweet. I guess I should say resist, but you know. Yeah, because I remember they gave us Blade of Justice as a replacement. Like as a replacement ability in the rotation. Yeah, there's a reason why I have Exorcism as an emote in my channel. Fun. Because it must live on somewhere. We can take one more here, I think. As long as we only get one more. My mana is low. Yeah, I think that was one of the other reasons that they took it away right in Legion, right in time for Legion, was because I think they found it was going to be kind of hard to balance it with all of the undead enemies we were going to be fighting. Like especially the demons, right? There's going to be so many enemies that were going to be demons. Most of the raid bosses were going to be demons. You know, or demon adjacent or whatever. So I think that was, I mean, I'm not happy about it, but I'm sure that was part of their logic. Like, we can't keep, you know, this ability here. So I remember, grinding through the Legion invasions and getting used to this new Blade of Justice ability. Blade of Justice generates 2 holy power. Well, okay, it still works differently now, even than it did then, but when they first introduced it, it was the replacement for Exorcism, but because I can't remember if Exorcism generated holy power then or not, but But yeah, it generated 2 holy power, and like in retail, I don't know what it is now because they keep changing everything with like everything's changed around for midnight. So I don't really know how that works. But yeah, Judgment was more like a 30-yard. It was like your opener, right? Because you can hit them with Judgment from range. And then, all right, you pull one and I'll pull the other. How's that? But yeah, then Blade of Justice was the 5 or 10-yard thing, so that you had to be closer to cast that kind of as the follow-up. Come on. Thank you. Now walk with me while your spells are locked out. Okay. Well, we gained a bar and a bit. I guess a bar and 3/4 maybe. It's not terrible, but yeah, I absolutely want to hit level 20 before I go in there if I can. It has been a very long time since I fought Darkhan, so I cannot remember. I feel like you had to do something to like dispel a, or like you can, when you used whatever it was it an offhand? I don't know. That it dealt damage to them or something. Finley! It's a name I don't recognize. Welcome. Glad to have you here. We are playing The Burning Crusade. Classic, Hardcore, Redux, Take 2. There we go. Okay, we do need to eat up here. Dispels or enter... Yeah. Sort of like the same with... what's his name in Duskwood? The guy in the house. You know who I mean. You've got to use the thing to dispel the magical protection around him so you can do damage. And it's a similar idea. Although I think this just does sort of more straight damage. But, yeah, it's obviously designed to be done in a group. Yeah, Eye of Darkhan right there. Level 19 undead. And we've got 10 Rotting Hearts. The Bone Dust is always harder to get. Okay, you have that. That's fine. A little more than 2.5 bars here. Morbid Fell, that's it, yes. I always get Morbid Fell and Morladim mixed up, and like, why did they make both of the super elite, super dangerous mobs in like the one tiny corner of the map have their names start with the same syllable? Like, who made that decision? I blame Chris Metzen. That's probably kind of a silly thing to do, but... Oh, well, they're killing him now. Goodbye, Lurzan. That's the only thing I can think of. I suppose that's like the Spanish or Latin kind of root for things, isn't it? The music got louder. It's French? I feel like it could be both. I don't know, maybe not. But it was Mord, M-O-R-D in French. I took some French in school. You'd think I might know, but it was a few years ago. Well, okay. There you go. Quebec versus... That could be. That could be fun. Well, it could not be. I could just be straight up wrong. That's happened before. Hey, Jackie. Never been to Canada? Yeah. Well, I've never been to France. I wonder if you have to kill these guys to get enough reputation to get the cloak. That would be unfortunate. 3 times. Well, there you go. Two bars. Less than 2 bars, technically, but... Oh. There's an undead rogue. No, you don't. It still would have been more helpful if they could have included it in the name if they really want to, but just start it with something different. It's just the fact that I always get the two of them mixed up, and I know that's a me problem, but it's the same thing with my kids. All 3 of my kids' names start with the same letter. So once you start saying the sound, sometimes the wrong name rolls off your tongue. Oh look, there goes Lurzan again. Keep our distance here. Okay, how much are we chunking down on level 22? Pretty solid chunk there. That's like 4 hits for like 50% of their health. Well, they're hitting something. Oh, no. Oh, they've got a knockback too. Gonna go to bed, Jackie? Hey, no worries. Oh, yeah. Target macro. That's a fair point. I hadn't thought of that. There's 3 people killing it here. And one of them is a hunter, so yeah, that's gonna be a tough fight if we don't, like, if you're not in a group. But yeah, rest well, Jackie. Always a pleasure to have you with us. I know you can never stay till the end of the stream because I go too late, but I hope you rest well. I do plan to be around tomorrow. So stop by if you can, and if not, hey, that's life. Well, it doesn't help that one of them has the apostrophe in it, which makes it even harder to... and I got an 11th heart. Rotting heart. I guess we'll just keep it for now. Can you sell them for anything? Doesn't look like it, but... Oops. Yeah, exactly. Like, just the fact that they're... Like, if it was in a different zone, or if it was at the far end of the zone or something, it wouldn't be so confusing. I would be able to separate them better in my head. I just... kind of the visual cues. Oh. Heading back south again? No. I mean, we were. I guess we can. Need 4 more spinal dust, then we'll go turn those in, and hopefully by then we will have reached... there's a... Oh, you're gonna get them, aren't you? Alright, Milena. You go ahead. I shouldn't be so picky with the mobs I fight, especially since I'm mostly just trying to grind for my level here. Yay, we blocked. How much damage can we block with this shield? Like 4 damage? Yeah. I guess it's modified by my strength, isn't it? Alright. Melee. Defense. Block chance. Block value is actually 5 because of our strength added to the shield value. Ooh, let's get the sorcerer. Didn't think he was going to stop running there for a second. There we go. These guys have a pretty high chance for spinal dust. Yeah. Oh, got some mana back. You sentinels over here. I need about 1200 XP, so that's about 11 kills. Probably 10. Willow Vest of the Eagle. 4 stam, 4 int. That would be fantastic if I was a caster. But I'm not, so it's not. Yes, it's going to be very good to get... Come on, hit him again. Thank you. Alright. This is questionable with the amount of mana we have left, but... Like I say, we still got enough for a judgment. That's what matters. For a judgment and a reseal. Here we go. Eat some bread, drink some milk. Nice, healthy little snack. We need 1 more dust. And about, what, 7 more kills? Maybe 8. Lost count. Alright. Not quite full mana, but not wasting another milk on that. Oh, hello. I mean, if you're going to spawn practically under my feet. Good luck with the rest. Off to pick up the other kid. Yes, by all means. Have a good trip for that. Enjoy your afternoon with the kiddos. And your evening and whatnot. Appreciate you being here, Fun. And thank you again so much for that raid. Very kind of you to share your community and share the folks who were hanging around from the previous raid. Always... Always got to stick together these as hardcore players, right? There's never enough. Don't want to say never enough to go around, but you know. Simple robe of intellect. That's a good one too. Cast it again, I dare you. Nope. Oh, come on. There we go. Yay, there's our other spinal dust. Okay. Now we can drink 1 more milk here. I'm probably gonna regret standing here, but we should be far enough away. Lurzen gets the triangle. Knucklerot gets the square. 3 intellect. Right. 5 more kills, I figure. Well, that one only gave me 93. Well. Yes, being able to have exorcism when we go in there will be vitally important. Right. I'm not sure why these sorcerers always seem to start up here. Yeah, the music does get louder in some places around here, doesn't it? Maybe because we're right outside the gates of home. Should be spooky, shouldn't it? Copper vein. Might take a second and run and grab that. Angular shield. Alright. Plans never sell for very much. I mean, ultimately, I suppose I can delete the extra dust there too, but... Oh, one more kill of those skeleton guys. Or even that one of those lesser bats should be enough. For the ding. Bomb. 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 Oh dear. Alright, come on. I just want one more sentinel here. There. You will give me the XP that I need. Nice. Oh yeah. Nope. We need Retribution, Seal of Command. So much better. Alright. I feel like if we're smart... if we're smart, we will go and... man, look at that flourish. Nifty. Anyway, yeah, I mean, arguably the smartest thing to do would be to go and train and then go somewhere else till 22 and come back. I'm not sure about Knuckle Rot. Oh, not sure about Knuckle Rot, but Lurzen was level 21. I feel like 22 is going to be hard to pick them off. Of course, a Shadow Gem. Goodbye, spiced wolf meat. Not because I'm so excited for the Shadow Gem, but I've got enough buff food at this point. And the Shadow Gem will be worth more. Where is that? Oh, there's that spinal dust. I feel like it would be worth it to get 5 more hearts if we can, but that's probably pushing our luck. Plus, these guys are going to give us less and less XP as we go. I'm going to take what I have. Yeah, we'll turn these in. We will go back to the city, train our spells, and then I guess we got to figure out where to go. Probably we should set our Hearthstone in Silvermoon. Primarily because I don't think there's Paladin trainers in any other cities. I mean, it's possible they put one in Undercity. Well, that reminds me, we have a quest to go to Undercity. Take the lady's necklace, which I think is in our bank. To Lady Sylvanus. Sylvie. I knew I should have made some tea. I suppose it's not too late, but... Oh, our Hearthstone is set to Silvermoon. Okay, well. I was going to say then while we fly there, but I guess we can just hearth there and save some time. Could go put the kettle on and then make some tea. Got a decent amount of cloth here, too. I feel like we can make a small fortune on the auction house if we, you know, with our Willow Vest of the Eagle. But, you know, the vendor's up here, so if I'm not going to wear it...
I have exactly what you need.
I'll bet you do. Oh, good, we can sell the extra hearts and whatnot. 311. Is that actually better than the sword or the shield I have? Shield I have is 1 stamina. This has like 70, 75 more armor. It's probably not worth it. The stamina's better, I imagine.
Trust no one.
Trust no one. Sounds like the sort of thing an undead provisioner would say. Okay. Go up and turn. Did we get both? Yeah, we did again. Turn these guys in. Not going to be cheap training these spells right now either.
Yes. Salama Ashalanore. Hold your head high. Remember the Sunwell.
Oh, we do get more reputation for those. Okay. Well, that's good to know, because then we don't actually have to fight Knucklerot and Lurzan to be able to get the thingy, because I think we're 10,500 XP away. No, 9,500. And I think when you kill Darkhan, you get like something ridiculous, like 5,000 reputation. And I don't know about the War on Deathholm one. Yeah, there we go again. Okay. But yes, let me... I actually am going to hop on the flight point. I'm going to save my Hearthstone. Not that long of a flight. It's not going to cost me much money. That's good to know that we can get... I mean... If that's the case, I'm going to buy back these... the heart and the...
Be quick about your business.
Yeah. Yep, we're going to hang on to those. I mean, they can sit in our bank, probably.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
That reminds me, does the provisioner over here sell any bags? We've got quite the reputation discount at this point, so worth taking a peep. We could buy an 8-slot bag, that would be... Oh, they do! 8-slot bags. I mean, I've got 2 6-slots on me. I'm trying to remember Horde side if there are any other. Like, for Alliance, there's 2 quests that award 10-slot bags. But since I haven't been doing fishing, I don't really have access to anything better. What are our spells going to cost us here? 40, so that's 80, 120, 160. Not sure why I had a hair in my mouth there. Because, yeah, Spiritual Attunement, we're not going to be getting healed, so I'd never bother with that. We're not going to be tanking, so we don't need Righteous Defense or Righteous Fury, so just saving the money there. But we can afford to buy...
I am forsaken.
You're Forsaken, are you? I think because we're getting a decent discount. I mean, we'll get a better discount if we wait, but... you know, until we have Revered. But by then, we're going to... I'm just going to buy it. buy them both now. There we go. They all look the same now, even if they're not the same. You go there. Alright, well these we can hang on to, because at least one of them can go in the bank. So I think we can afford to buy another bank slot as well. We're doing well enough. They've definitely sort of rebalanced the cost of things here. Guess I never checked the... Oh, we can check this guy. This guy here? I think he can sell tin ore sometimes, too. Yeah, not right now, apparently, but we'll grab that. Armor I'm not so worried about, but stamina's pretty good. If he had the strength, I'd buy another strength as well, but they're cheap enough. But yeah, he sells. Oh, there you go. Level 60. I guess no tin ore at the moment. Nice. Actually, probably we want wisdom instead.
We will persevere.
We will persevere. All right, we're gonna fly to Silvermoon City. I'm gonna go put the kettle on to make some tea and stretch a little bit since I'm gonna be flying anyway. So I will run a very short ad break just to turn off those pre-rolls, which are ever so annoying, especially when folks first come in. But yeah, be back in a minute, guys. Thanks.
Farewell.
Well, apparently I should have said it for at least the 3 minute ad break instead of the 2. Took longer than I was hoping for the kettle to boil, but that's okay. I am back. So yeah, we need to head to Undercity. And from there, I don't know, I don't think there's like a... Like there'll be... Well... No. We should train the next rank of jewel crafting. But I feel like we need to craft a bunch of stuff right now that we can't actually use. I may as well go up here. First aid trainer. I don't think we can train heavy wool yet.
Lies ahead.
Not until 115. I don't know if I have enough to get to that point or not. Well, we're here. We have most of the wool on us that we own. So I'm going to try. If we can get to 115, that will be worth it. Just stir my tea here while we're crafting. I don't think we're going to get there. We're slowly. I guess we need 7 more and we got 12 more craft. 5 more. Maybe we'll be okay. Gotta make sure we stop at 115 though. Come on. 1 more. You can do it. Right here, right now. Yes.
Time is of the essence.
It's of the essence. We can make exactly 4
Keep
of
your
them.
wits about you.
I feel like I have more in the bank, so we'll be able to get more. But I guess that means we may as well just sell the heavy linen bandages now. Where am I here? Right, just gotta go all the way up there. Yes, it feels painfully slow running around like this when I do in fact have... when I'm used to running around at plus 38 speed with aspect of the cheetah on my hunter. And then going into combat and getting stunned, of course. But, you know, as one does.
A new Belore Delanar.
A new Belore Delana. Indeed. Alright, I'm gonna grab a couple of these. Yeah, we do have some copper. Some coarse stone there. That's not terrible. But I was wrong about having linen. I was also wrong about needing to purchase a bag slot, but let's use the pink one. Be fancy. I mean, did I really need to do that? Probably not. Grab that for the turn-in since we're going to be going there. I guess we can sell those as well. I mean, sometimes it doesn't hurt to have a smaller rank of bandage, but we're going to be able to make the bigger ones. I want to say soon, but you know what I mean. That in. Shadow gems we can sell because we can't use them. What do I need in terms of... No. Come on, stop that. No, not engineering. Jewel crafting. Need to make... Oh, I'm at 50. I need to make a bunch of malachite pendants. So I need to...
Time
I
is
guess
of the
I
essence.
can prospect 4 of these. Malachite, very nice. I mean, that's just the leveling guide. Like, there's other things I can do, but that's considered like more efficient, right? Nice. There we go. We got 3 malachite out of that, which isn't terrible, and another tiger's eye.
The dark times will pass.
Just gonna stash them in here for now to kind of keep things better organized. But yeah, I need more copper. Where are we
Salama
at? For geocrafting?
Ashalanore.
The Tiger's Eye Band and the Malachite Pendant are basically the same. It's just the Malachite is cheaper to buy off the auction house. But it also depends which recipe goes green first as to which one we should be making first. Right, it goes green at 65 for the Tiger's Eye Band, and the Malachite Pendant goes also green. So, okay, so they're the same level. Well, that was worth looking up, wasn't it? So it really doesn't matter which order I make them in. They basically
Glory
cost
to
the
the
same.
Sindorai.
So we need some copper wire to make. So we've got enough here to do 12. We need to do more than that, I think, to get to... Oh, no. For 50 to 80, we need bronze. We need bronze settings. Well, that's going to be peachy. Try and make a bunch of bronze. We're already at 50, so I was like the Malachite pendants. I guess the question is, does the Malachite pendant sell for more?
Hold your head high.
Why do we not have better vendor price? Is that what was messing up my UI? I feel like there was an update to it, so let's see if that helps. Oh.
The eternal sun guides us. Farewell.
Apparently it's not working right now. For whatever reason. Well, that's unfortunate. But yeah, 30 bronze settings. That's a lot of bronze settings. We're not going to be making 20 pearl rings. We're not going to get 20 pearls. Alright, well that means we don't really need to worry about it right now then. Which is fine. Those are for sale. Right, maybe I should swap back over so I can actually see what's happening in the stream. And if anybody else is, chatting anything. Swim speed potion we can do without. Look, we got more spiced wolf meat. I think we'll just hang on to these. Which reminds me, where are we at cooking? We're at 81. Oh, right, because we got the crunchy spider stuff somewhere there for some force down. Okay, and we got haunch of meat and bananas. Let's just get rid of those two. There's only so much space we need, but we can probably... So I don't want to take everything we own under the sun with us, especially to Silver Pine or wherever,
yes.
because that's just silly for one thing. All right, you go here. Don't need most of this undead slaying stuff. I suppose we're over leveled now for whatever, the dungeon in Orgrimmar. We're a little low to do. I don't know if we're going to be able to do much in the way of dungeons anyway, since we'll be relatively limited in our group selection. And doing it in a non-hardcore group is absolutely asking for trouble. So we should probably just eschew dungeons altogether this run. Oh, still hot. I guess I shouldn't be shocked. Alright, we'll leave these in here for now. We can check when we're at a vendor what it will be like what the values are for things when we're there. Just like, is it worth our time to turn? It probably is worth our time to turn 2 linen cloth into heavy bandages before we sell them, because we've got nothing else to keep the cloth for. But hopefully when we open this up, we can see
Do not loiter.
what everything is worth. Yeah, so 2 wool cloth is worth 20, or 2 linen cloth is worth 26.
Hold your head high.
Nope. I want first aid.
Everything has a price.
And a heavy linen bandage. It won't tell me what a heavy linen bandage is worth. Okay, well. Fortunately, I have some on hand here we can check. Is worth 20. Wow. So it's actually worth selling the cloth wholesale to the auction house than it is turning it into linen bandages first. That is crazy. Crazy math. I would not have expected that. Alright, well, you guys get out of here. Yeah, I would not have expected that at all. What about regular linen bandages? Let me just make one and just see what we get. Because, yeah, that's worth 13, and that was worth 8. So turning them into bandages actually makes the cloth worth less. Now, I don't know if that's a change from Burning Crusade or not. I mean, from vanilla or not, but it
Keep your wits about
feels
you.
bad. Like, when you're just... Like, if you're selling it on the auction house, sure, that's fine. That makes sense. Oh, there's another quest.
Anu Belore de la Na.
The second trial.
Remember the sun well.
Initiate Paladin. You have worked hard to master the powers of the light won by our magisters. You have learned the source of our abilities and of the duties of a blood knight. The time has come for you to undergo the second trial. Contest for status as an adept among the blood knights. The trial will be administered by Master Kelleran Bloodmorn at a location north of the city. Travel north through the ruins of Silvermoon and take the east path immediately before the bridge to Sunstrider Isle.
The reckoning is at hand.
What? They're saying we go up through here? Oh, yeah, we go up through the ruins. Up, back up, close up there. No idea what we do there. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's for the blood-tempered Ransuer, right. Second trial we can probably do at this level, but I'm not gonna... I don't know. I think I'm gonna just come back and maybe try and do all of this at 22 when we come back to do Darkhan. I wish it would show me what the... I guess I can look online and see what the... Like, there's the Tiras... Or the... Yeah, the Tranquillian sword, but... It's just such a long run around and back. Pardon me. Yes, Justina. You mean you can call me Dave. You don't have to call me anything other than that. While I do not technically work at a church right now, I did pastor for 15 years. It's been several years since I finished at my last church-related position. We had some stuff change in our lives, not least of which is our son with special needs graduated high school. Well, graduated. He was a very modified program, but of our 3 boys, our middle one has cerebral palsy. And so he has transitioned into a group living situation, which has been really good for him. Really, really good for him. But because of that, we don't want to move away. So the chances of us finding a pastoring job, within an hour's drive in any direction is super low. So we're sort of not expecting it. We won't turn it down necessarily if it happens. It would like anything else, it would just have to be right. But I'm very happy with the other job I have right now. We sort of knew this was going to happen. I mean, it's something we'd been expecting for like a decade. Once he kind of turned like 6, 7, 8, 9, and we knew he was not going to be able to just sort of keep pace, right, with his peer. I mean, he was never quite on par with his peers to begin with, but yeah, I mean, it was tough parenting, but he's really happy where he's at. He's like a 5-minute walk from our place, right? Like we moved over the summer, so we would be closer. We didn't think it would happen that fast, but like he moved in July basically, and we moved in August. So it's actually been really, really good. He's very happy. We're very happy with the fact that we're so close to him. But yeah, I mean, whatever. It's life, right? There's challenges, and we're doing fairly well through the whole thing, so we are not about to start complaining.
Victory lies ahead.
Indeed. All right. Give me those new abilities. Devotion Aura rank 3. Nice. 275 armor instead of 160. Good deal. Okay, Consecration I'm going to have to get used to putting a spot for. It's only 64 damage, so it's not a ton of damage. And it is a lot of mana for what we have for mana, so... we won't be using...
Remember the Sunwell.
Should check what Exorcism is for... Exorcism is only 70 mana. Okay, so they definitely... But I mean, that does AoE, so it does more than one enemy. Guess we'll just put Consecration here. I think that'll be alright. It's not something we're going to use every... like every fight or anything for sure. And then... oh, that was Devotion Aura. Consecration. Oh, the next rank of Holy Light. Right. Is that what it was? What did we... does it show us the list of what we learned here? No. Oh, yeah. Flash of Light. That's it. Yes, Flash of Light. So good. We should have a macro for that already, right? Yes. Make sure that works. Yes, beautiful. Yeah, I mean, we're, like I said, he's super happy with the way things are. Like, he loves being where he's at. It's stressful in a different way, right? Because instead of having to kind of look after him 24 hours a day, we see him a lot less. That's been a big adjustment, but we're, you know, like 5 months into this whole change of things, so everybody's adapted relatively well. Better than we expected in many ways. Okay. I guess we're definitely not doing PvP. I do want to train the next rank of jewel crafting. We shouldn't be that far away from where the
Anaria Shola.
profession. Come on, jewel crafting.
Death to all who oppose us.
Oh, way down there, really? I wonder, there's got to be a jewel crafting trainer in Undercity then, right? Oh yeah, this is mining. How's our mining? Yeah, we don't need to train our mining. We could check and see what new stuff we can smelt. It's probably the only thing that's worth. We do need the bronze bars for the bronze.
Malanore.
Yeah. It's tin. We'll do silver as well. We've got the money.
We will have justice.
Justice.
Farewell.
Alright. Well, I'm not going to worry about that then, because the... We're way closer to being able to head to the portal behind Silvermoon here. And there's... I mean, I guess we won't have the discount. We don't even have to do it now. Like, we've got to get a moderate amount more bronze before we can even make the frameworks, so... Although, if I think about it, I should look and see what weapon training I can do when we get to Undercity. Auto run. I still can't believe it was Wrath of the Lich King before I learned about the auto run button. Yes, having Flash of Light is going to be much nicer. Do we? Oh yeah, we go around and out. Regent Lord of Quel'Thalas. Regent Lord of the... What does it say? Regent Lord of the what? Regent Lord of Kulthalas. Eredar Lord of the Burning Legion. Alright. Teleport me to Undercity, please. Zoinks! There we are. Undercity. Dungeon quest. Dangerous love. Oh, the love is in the air thing is on right now. Yeah, no thanks. Donation of wool. We won't be doing that, but we do got to go to Undercity. Report to Terran Mill. Yeah, okay. So we gotta go into the city. That's this way. It's always a bit of a... I'm gonna say minefield, but it's always a bit of a... maze, that's the word. Goodness. But yes, I suppose Terran Mill is the next obvious place for us to go. Now, let's not die to the elevator boss. Whatever you do playing hardcore, be very careful with the elevator in Undercity. It's probably the single most deadly inanimate object in hardcore. Actually, one of the add-ons you can download for hardcore actually shows basically a heat map of where everyone who's died has died. And the Undercity elevator is not low on that list. Okay, we don't need anything more there. What we need to do is not fall in the water. Auctioneer, we're not going to talk to. There we go. When we run by the guard, I am going to ask about a jewel crafter, just so I know for the future. I have to assume there's one here, but it never hurts to double check. No. Tailoring, skinning, mining, leatherworking, herbalism. There is no jewel crafting trainer here. There must be one in some of the... you must not have to go to Silvermoon just for jewel crafting. Orgrimmar or something must have one. Must. Yeah, that's a bit of presumption there too, isn't it? Okay, before I run any farther... A little dark. Oh. There, that's better. Okie dokie. Wow, it's been half an hour since we left Tranquillian. Because we got this buff just before we hopped on the flight point. There's the Dark Lady. There's Varimathras. The power to destroy. Oh, is that the dungeon? I'm going to check this out first, but I'm pretty sure this is...
Don't waste my time.
Yeah. The below Orgrimmar. Spells of shadow and incantations to get gargoyle leggings. Well, those are decent, but I feel like it's not worth trying to solo a dungeon at this point.
What are we if not slaves to this torment?
What are we if not slaves to this torment?
We aren't the Forsaken. We will slaughter anyone who stands in our way.
Cheery.
I've no time for games.
And you are... Wait, what's that you have there? That necklace looks familiar. Give it here.
What joy is there in this curse?
Sylvanas takes the necklace from your grasp. It can't be! After all this time, I thought it lost forever. After a lingering moment, the lady seems to become aware once again of her surroundings, composing herself. You thought this would amuse me? You think I long for a time before I was the Queen of the Forsaken? Like you, it means nothing to me. An Ilaria Windrunner is a long-dead memory. We know different if we've played retail. She drops the amulet on the ground. You may now remove yourself from my presence. Paladin. 1300 XP, I'll take it.
The dark times will pass.
Delivery to the
reckoning
sepulchre.
is at hand.
Oh, right, yes. Deliver the sealed Sindori orders to Advisor Sorelon at the sepulchre.
Shorelaran,
And then report to
we
Terran.
will have justice. Glory to the Sindori.
Oh, right, I forgot about this. The Lament. What is it you have for me, Ambassador? I received the item Lament of the Highborn. The small book contains the lyrics to the song. Just a small songbook I thought you might like to have. It contains the lyrics to a song known as Lament of the Highborn. The one that Lady Sylvanas glamoured from the air. Interesting.
Farewell.
Lament of... Ooh, that's fancy. Never seen such bright colors in one of the WoW books before. Interesting. By the light of the sun, children of the blood, our enemies are breaking through. Children of the blood, by the light. It's very, it's also a very cheery song, you know. Not that I expect anything less from a lament. It's literally the opposite of cheery. Well, I guess we gotta leave town again now. There's nothing much else to do here. Unless we want to sit around fishing, which I don't really. I still feel compelled to do hardcore fishing, but my will to do it is much reduced as of late. Oh, I'm gonna yawn. Pardon me. Alright, well, we need to pick up the light path here, do we not? Or did we already? Oh, that's the hearth. Guy, where's the flight master? I don't want to set my hearthstone here. I want to be able to get back. There they are. No point in getting the flight points at the Sepulchre and Terran Mill if we can't get back to Undercity.
What now?
I'm assuming we don't, don't know any connections. Alright, well, then let's go find the Sepulchre. There might even be a quest or two for us there that we can do. Open sesame. There we go. It travels pretty fast, the elevator, really. Alright, yeah, here we go. More or less. Alright, well I know we can take the Zeppelin to, whatchamacallit, Barrens, but, or not Barrens, the other place. I mean, I think we're better off doing the undead quests here. They're much closer. All of these are actually decent XP. Could perhaps think about doing some of the quests in Silver Pine. We will have to watch out for the Eru guys, though. Well, let's concentrate on getting to the Sepulchre and figure things out from there. What is this quest, though, here? Well, the Pyrewood Ambush. Oh, the Pyrewood Council inside the city, yeah. It's hard to describe, but there's like a town in here, and you have to kill the council. It's basically a dungeon without, or not a dungeon, it's basically a cave without a roof. Going in there is very, very dangerous. Although there can be some decent loot and whatnot in there. You know, now that we've got exorcism, we're leaving the place with all the undead. And we don't really have anything to do in Duskwood. So I'm not even sure what we would want to do there then. Yay, Silverpine Forest. Level 10 Warg. Surely some of these quests. Journey to Hillsbrad Foothills. Baron's Peril. Is that Baron's Peril down here, I think? Is it the town? Like there's a Night Elf town. Not Night Elf. Dalaran Mage town over here. These are the ones that have... Right, resting in pieces. Bring Alaric's head to his grave. And then there's some follow-up quests, which are pretty decent XP for this level, so... Oh, how I wish we had Aspect of the Cheetah. How I wish, how I wish. I feel like the Draenei don't have quite such an inconvenient run to do stuff. Not quite so, anyway. Oh, I was gonna say we should be able to find some copper around here, as long as we can manage to avoid any Sons of Argal. We're gonna have to kill this warg. No? Okay. Yeah, there we go. A rabbit's foot. Hmm. Well, we'll get there. We're getting there. I wouldn't expect to see too much in the way of tin just yet. There might be some like down here. Because this is the level 10 to 20 sort of zone for undead, although it's a little bit of a cross into Hillsbrad there. Okay, what is this place? Valgan's Field. Over here there's something else as well. I don't want to go too far off the path, but not because I'm particularly concerned, but it's just delays us getting to where we're going. But at the same time, Discovery XP is free XP. Alright, well, I guess we're not going to get it right now. Fine. It's a very nice bridge.
Well met.
Aside from the lamps. Hey! Liz Ty. Yes, took me a second to make sure I was saying the name right. Thank you very much for that follow. I know you've been here for a while hanging out. It means a lot. Oh, these ones are actually green. These mobs here. Yeah, I hope you... whose territory is it? This territory belongs to the Forsaken. It is not contested territory. Like Hillsbrad is contested. This is technically considered Horde in the same way that Westfall would be considered Alliance. So we're in the same... We're in the territory of our allies, essentially. Insofar as the Undead are allied with anybody, right? But yes, technically Undercity and Sylvanas would be considered the ruler of the territory here. But it's no less dangerous than any of those other regions as well. Oh, we're kind of going the wrong angle here, aren't we? I feel like I was still in the middle of saying something about Liz Ty's new followership. But whatever it was I had been going to say... Oh, don't miss the sepulcher, Dave. Is it just up here where the turn is? Never paying enough attention when the turn off comes. Is it this way? Am I looking at things backwards? No, it's this way. We must have gone too far. What I get for... oh, yeah, I think that's... Yeah, probably over there. There you go. Have some wisdom. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Norway, you say. Very nice. Yeah, I guess because I was over here doing stuff, I missed the what should be the turn off to go up here. Yeah. Yes, goodness, it must be getting late there for you. It must be midnight or better. Like 1 a.m. maybe for you guys? But yes, I'm absolutely trying not to die. Just midnight right now. Okay, there you go. It's 5 p.m. for me, so that's 7 hours difference. Which again doesn't shock me. Oh, hello. Yeah, travel form. Rexar. Alright, well, we can turn in a quest or two. Well, we can turn in a quest, we can pick up a couple more. It's hard to say if I'll want to tackle them all right away, but grab the flight point first so we don't forget. Midnight for you too? Oh, yeah.
What is it?
I know you've told me before where you are located, Justina, but I cannot remember exactly now, I'm afraid. Not that you have to tell me, I feel like you already did, and I just don't remember offhand.
Quickly.
Argal must die. That's the dungeon quest, isn't it? Yeah, travel to Shadowfang Keep. Alright, well,
Beware the living.
I've got enough room in my quest, though. Just on the very odd chance I don't get there. Or I do get there, and I don't want to stop for the quest. Border crossing. Retrieve the contents of the wizard's crate. That will do. And Baron's Peril, right. I don't need the wand, but I need the XP. Poland, right. Yes. That totally makes sense, you know, now that I think about it.
I'm listening.
Journey to Hillsbrad.
Beware the living.
Don't need to do that one. Yes, like I said, I'm sure you told me before, but my memory is not always super amazing.
We will persevere.
Deliver
We
to the
will have
sepulchre.
justice. Hold your head high.
Hold your head high. The Dead Fields. Night Lash. Go to the Dead Fields and assault the Rothides. If you don't see Night Lash, then kill the Rothides until she appears. Wow. Level is this quest? It's a level 14 quest.
Embrace
I'm
the
not going to take the
shadow.
level 14 quest. I am going to grab this.
No one.
In preparation for an assault on Shadowfang, 2 Deathstalkers were sent to the keep. Been many days, they might return. Here's your task. Go to Shadowfang Keep to the south and find the Deathstalkers. And if they require aid, give it. I'm pretty sure that one sends us into the dungeon too. But yeah, I mean, I get it. Like, most people when they get home from work or whatever, like, it's evening for you when I start streaming. So, probably close to, like, I have, whatever, like, Twitch gives you metrics on all that stuff, but probably 40% or more of my sort of semi-regular,
Speak quickly.
well, my semi-regular viewers, but also, you know, the average person who comes in.
Trust no one.
Blacksmithing trainer. Mining trainer. Interesting. Yeah, like lots of folks from Europe. I mean, I got lots of folks from North America as well, depending on the time zone. Like, for some people, it's 7 p.m. now instead of just 5 like it is for me. So, border cross. Oh, that's a lot of quests. But it sends us to the Weaver, which is worth quite a bit. And Amber Mill, which is also worth quite a bit. Oh, these guys. Yeah, no, they're... Right, and then we need the Ravenclaw guys. Why are these all over here? I thought there should be a... Well, maybe the Amber Mill investigations lead us there. Alright, let's start out anyway and see what happens. Yeah, it's one of those things with hardcore, and like you were saying before, Justina, about quests going gray, right? Like, even like a level 14 quest is 6 levels lower for me. Like, none of the enemies I'm going to kill for this crate are going to be... none of them are going to give me XP. The only reason to do the quest is to get the follow-up quests. In a lot of ways, I'm probably better off running through here to get to Terran Mill. It's just that by the time I get there, I'm still only going to be level 20. Like, I need to gain a couple of levels here. Yeah, the Dead Fields, I feel like... Yeah, there's some follow-up quests there too, but they are all going to be green to us, which doesn't mean they're not worth doing. It just means it's not nearly so worth doing. It's not worthless, it's just not... You know, it's in the middle. Well, that's fair. I mean, you know, you gotta find that balance between. Gotta. Oh, right, Seal of Command. I was like, why does that not look like what I'm expecting? Yeah, no, that's how you make progress here. Obviously your kids aren't super old or anything, or they would not be, you know... Oh, right, we gotta kind of manage these guys a little better. Well, that's alright. But yeah, don't need to tell me any details. Again, you don't want to tell me, but I'm a little curious sort of what ages they're at. Well, these apprentices aren't much of a threat, are they? Can I do this without... I guess I can. Okay, so what are we doing with the pendant? We're just taking it back, okay? The firewood ambush. Oh, right, the Firewood Council. We're close enough. Let's go do these guys now. The Ravenclaw guys, and then we'll head back up. And then I feel like the chain here will send us... Well, it's going to send us to the town over here, the Mage Town, but yeah. We may as well do it while we've got the Mark of the Wild buff, too. 10 and 6, there you go. Well, they're a little more spread out than my kids were. They still are. But, you know. That's alright, though, as long as they're getting a good sleep. I mean, that's easy to say and everything. So these guys are going to be... We'll have to go in here eventually. But the Ravenclaw guys, I think, are kind of back... Yeah, in the hills over here somehow or other. But yes, that's a cool age. They're old enough to sort of have a little bit of independence and entertain themselves to some extent, but they also still well, I was gonna say still listen, but that might be a reach of the imagination. But you know what I mean. They're still whatever. I mean, they have some independence, but not so much that it feels... Ooh, tin. Very nice. I'm glad I spotted that. Oh, yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, everybody's got their own sort of sense of when their kids should go to bed. It was always a little bit earlier for our kids than the average, just because we had the one with special needs. So they needed more, just needed more time, and it's always hard to. I mean, the good thing is that our boys were so close together. I had, like, our neighbors growing up. They had 3 girls, but 2 of them were older, and then one of them was like 5 years younger. The one that was 5 years younger was closer to my age, so her sisters always had a later bedtime than her, but it was not so... Like, if she had been an only child, her bedtime probably would have been a lot sooner than it really was, but they also didn't feel like they could sort of force her to go to bed like 3 hours before... Well, here's Baron's Peril. Dalaran Watchers. And we gotta go up... That's right. We gotta go up the hill here. There's undead up here, I'm pretty sure, so that's fun for us. That's what we want. They do well at school and they don't get into trouble. Well, that's the dream. I mean, that's definitely what you want, and I mean... Some of that is a little bit of luck, and some of that is a little bit of how we raise them, and some of that is related to other experiences and stuff. But I'm glad to hear that. Makes sense. Okay. There we go. Oh, we're gonna get 2 of them? We are. I'm actually gonna consecrate here. Oop, don't do that. Why did you get stunned? I don't know why they were stunned, but I'm not unhappy about it. Need to be a little more careful about this. Oh, come on. Well, now we're nearly out of mana. Consecration have a chance to stun undead mobs or something? Because the other guy got stunned too. Oh, we should have bought some more milk before we came out here. That would have been smart. I guess we can check. Combat log. Chain of command. Damage from consecration. Doesn't say anything about them being stunned in here. Huh. Oh, glancing blow? Healing potion, yeah, it just says that I took a bunch of damage. Well, I'm not going to worry about it too much, but yeah, these guys are a little more of a threat than I had sort of felt at first. I don't know that I want to really go all that deep into this cave after all now. My kids are 18, 19, and 20. So our middle son, the 19-year-old, is the one who has cerebral palsy. Parents conference at the school. Okay. Well, that's good. I mean, I remember those days. It's been a long time since we had... well, it feels like a long time since we've had those kind of meetings. It hasn't been all that long, but it's been long enough. There we go. Pull this guy back. Yeah. There we go. I was gonna say one of these guys was patrolling before, so. And those flourishes. But yeah, our youngest is still working on his final year of school. Which is a long story in a way, but I won't try and tell it here. Definitely gotta regen after this fight. Guess if we are... Oh, we resisted my exorcism. That's just mean. Alright, I feel like they're gonna send us back to kill more guys to collect more pendant. Nope, none of them are in college right now. The oldest did some online schooling after he graduated, but he's mostly just been looking for a job here the last little while, and actually just started one a couple. Oh, you mined my tin ore, didn't you? 58 Tauren Druid, who's probably leveling. Whatchamacallit. Oh, it's copper ore, but still, I'm not impressed. Just standing here waiting for it to spawn, or what? There's another patrol coming. Let's get this guy out of the way here. Come on. Hit him. Maybe he's not coming any farther. I wouldn't be upset about that. You just patrol back the way you were. And, yeah, I'll pull the next guy, and then when you come back around again... Oh, good, there's a guy behind us now. Maybe we should go clear him out next. Alright. He could. I'd be shocked if he did. I feel like he's just AFK waiting for the mining nodes to spawn. That's my guess. He just wants to level... oh, there's the patroller again. That's my guess, that he just wants to level mining and well, not so much mining, but jewel crafting. So he needs the ore. I don't know why he wouldn't just buy it off the auction house, but maybe he's a newer character. Oh, there's a tin vein back by the entrance. Yep, and he's gone to go get it. Oh, I am not impressed with this guy being here. Right, go away. He's not going to go away. I mean, I'm not... Whatever. Like, I mean, I want the skill up. Oh. Oh, yeah. Way down there. He's going to let me tap it. Does that mean he's going to actually let me take any ore? Failed attempt. Well, that's silver. Oh. And there's tin. If there's another one, it's his. Oh, I guess it's mine, but... Yeah, there is another one up here now. Especially with it being silver, that was very nice. I just gotta get out of here. Well, that's all we need. But I do want that tin vein up there. I just... feel like we should be able to do it. But I'm also going to feel really dumb if we die. So that's the problem. But man, do I want that tin ore. Well, that's the level 20. Okay, this is good. We're off to a good start. One more good hit, please. There we go. Alright, we're in business. I mean, there's more enemies to kill to get there, but... Man, these guardians are tough customers. I'm gonna have to drink after this fight anyway, so I may as well... If I was smart, I would not be actually looting these guys after I kill them, because it delays the respawn. As long as he doesn't wait for me to kill these guys and then run up and... I mean, I'd be happy to let him take a tap after this, but... Yeah, there's also some guys over there that patrol, so... Sure, now we parry. There we go. Come on. course we're still out of range. How many times did we reseal there for no good? For no purpose? Alright, I'm gonna try and fight my urge to loot this guy right away. Oh, there's the patrol. We want to let the patrol go past. Then we can go up and loot it. Yeah, I'd rather not aggro them if I can help it. Almost looted him. I have a loot addiction. Of course, we failed our attempt. Naturally. Is there a treasure chest down there? Nice, this is the 4-tap node. I'll take it. I don't think I see a treasure chest over there. We're far enough in now that I would have, like, fought my way to it if there was, but... He just stealthed, I guess. Oh, goody. That's lovely. Yeah, why is he getting stunned? I mean, I'm not mad about it, I'm just surprised. I don't really know what's causing it. Come on, hit him one more time. Okay. Keep eating mushrooms, I guess. Yeah, what is it that's causing them to be stunned? Seems to only happen when they're in pairs. Yeah, now is when it gets dangerous because we got a big group of them up here that's going to work on respawning on me. Next time we eat, we should refresh our food buff. Uh-oh. Did he see me and he's running? Nope, that's just what he does. Runs back and forth. Okay, well. There we go. Yeah, gotta remember to refresh that food buff. Wow, quit dodging my command procs, please. Oh goodness, yeah, see? Alright, refresh the food buff and get some mana back. Well, I mean, the XP is not terrible. I don't know if this guy comes up here or not. Hoping we can avoid him. I want to have a safe place to get back to, and this is about as safe as I can get in here. Man, he dodged my One more hit. Come on. It's probably overkill on the bandage, but not by too much. By about 1 tick. Oh, and now there's more. It's silver back again. If we can get down there, I will take it. I can see why the guy was here for it. Right? Like, especially because silver ore is hard to come by. And the fact that it spawns in this cave with really low level enemies. If we can get a 4-tap off of this, that would be... 3 is good. 4 is just even better. There's no need to be greedy. Like, if they respawn that quick... There we go. Whoa. Oh, what am I doing? We got flash of light. That's really the way to heal up here. It's actually more mana efficient than Holy Light is. And of course it casts faster too. Now we can use the bandage in good conscience. Okay. This is going pretty solidly here, all things considered. Delicious. Bandage again. Perfect. Alright, I'm expecting a couple more enemies out here. But maybe I'm wrong. Apparently. Somebody got him. Maybe the Dalaran Watcher got them. I mean, we could fight that guy, but... Oh, there's more of them over here. Ah! Oh, goodness, they're everywhere. Oh, there's a treasure chest. These guys are only level 19. And we can steal their mana. Of course, they do run, so we have to be a little bit careful. Maybe there's too many of them in there for us. But there's not too many of them over there for us to grab a tin vein. Well, ironically, well, I don't know if I could say it would be faster to run to Terran Mill, but it is actually tempting. Hillsbrad, we gotta run all the way over there, but we gotta run through a fairly dangerous area to get there too, so... mean, we could go this way, which is arguably a little bit safer, but yeah, there's enough enemies there. I'm not gonna, because then we could do that run, drop off those quests, and then fly back to the Sepulchre to turn them in. Oh, I did not know those guys patrolled the road. Shows what you know, hey? Shows how much I know, especially about Horde side stuff. Like, I'm much more familiar with the patrols on Alliance side. Missed. What is that? Tin? Oh. We should just hang out in Silver Pine all day. I should just... What I should do is I should go to Orgrimmar. I should get some... You know, I should get myself a nice Onyxia or Rend or both. And then... and then come back and just grind in that cave for a couple hours and just mine. I mean, that's obviously why the Tauren guy was there at level 56 or whatever it was. He's probably decided to level jewel crafting for the new expansion. Or maybe he's trying to make money. Like, or I know from my hunter, who is not hardcore and not self-found, that yeah, there's lots there to draw from. Or, I mean, silver sells for like last time I had any silver to auction. I mean, I'm not going to auction it on this guy. I'm assuming that there's something we can make out of silver. Oh, you use shadow gems to make the Ring of Twilight Shadows. 4 stamina, 4 intellect. I didn't know that. No wonder they sold relatively well. Yeah, the 80, but like I'm pretty sure there's like a, well, maybe it's a true silver ring, but like, cause the profession leveling guide only tells you kind of what is the cheapest route, right? Or what's generally the cheapest route, or uses the least amount of materials, right? So, like the pearls, like the crafting guide says to make 20 pearl rings, basically, which means you need to farm 20 small lustrous pearl if you're going to do it self-found, or you could buy them off the auction house if you're not. But just because it's the most efficient way doesn't mean it's the only way. Like, I'm pretty sure, I can't remember if it's I think it's the woven copper ring, is not part of the guide. Like, they just skip over it. But I made one because it was like, because you can't equip 2 of the same ring, at least most of the time. I wonder if there's any ore over here. This is like a mine, but there's also higher level guys up here too. I'm just gonna take a quick. There's a bear and a white scalp. Deep Elm Mine. There's a copper vein. And a tin vein. We want to fight a bunch of those guys for some copper and some tin? Not really. For all I know, we'd find the druid in there again. I mean... Alright, besides, we're almost back to... But I'd be tempted to go back to Ravenclaw there and check out what those guys have. Like, if there's any, like, especially if there's a silver node, it would be worth fighting your way in. I really do need to look at the guide is good, the guide is useful, but like I say, the guide only shows you a very few things to train, and there's lots more stuff you could make. You know, especially in terms of gearing up. Like, I'm still wearing my heavy copper ring, and I made a tiger's eye band to replace the +1 intellect ring. Because you just don't need it. And 2 strength is way better for a paladin. But yeah, we can make some. I should probably make a few of each of these, just because they'd be cheaper than. Well, you got to make the bronze settings anyway because you need some of them to level. But if I'm not going to be making 20 bronze, like 20 pearl rings, then I don't need quite as many bronze settings. But do I even have the recipe for? I don't have the recipe for a bronze setting right now. So I even still have to train that.
Forsaken.
Maps and runes. Here's the rune.
Beware the living.
So obviously the Dalaran's wizards are interested in amber mill for some purpose, but still their aim is hidden to me. Perhaps Dalar will know.
Our time will come.
So we'll take the pendant to Dalar, but we'll also give you this so we can get a nice wand to sell. What have you got for me, Dalar?
Hello.
Yeah.
Dark lady, watch over you.
See if I can pierce their shield and ascertain their intent.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Alright, so he gives me just a quest to go back here.
Speak quickly. Beware.
There we go. Obtain 8 Dalaran pendants. Right, so we got to fight the Dalaran wizard guys, who are still pretty low level to us, but what do we got? We got general supplies.
What do you require?
I require milk, I guess. Well, the innkeeper might have. I feel like we should start to transition to.
Farewell.
I was gonna say mango juice, but you know, whatever the juice is that they have, berry juice or whatever it is, melon juice, I think it is. That's probably what we need to trade. No, not trade supplies. This is gonna be.
What is it?
Glory to the Sindora.
Who's the innkeeper here? Must be. Is there not an innkeeper here? Maybe the innkeeper's upstairs.
Time will come.
Oh, yeah. The innkeeper is the guy standing right at the top of the stairs here, I think. Yeah, there he is. Innkeeper
I'm listening.
Bates. Nope, no. Don't make this my
Watch
home.
your back.
There we go. Melon juice. All right, we're going to buy 4 stacks, I guess. There we go. Now we got lots of food. I guess I'm going to buy 1 more stack of mushrooms as well. 500 health. Yep, let's buy 2 of those as well. Well, I can just hang on to these and use them up fairly quick. Yeah, alright.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Victory for Sylvanas, hey? I don't even know what's going on sometimes anymore. But yeah, I'm afraid I need to wrap it up. I need to get supper going here for us tonight. So I really do appreciate everybody who's hung out, both on Twitch and on YouTube. It's good to have you here. Thank you again so much, Fenaria, for the raid. Thank you, Flizztie, or Flizztie? I think that's how we agreed to say it. Thank you so much for that new follow. Yeah, it's been a good stream. I feel like we made a lot of progress, although I would like to be able to go back and finish the Blood Elf stuff. We definitely need some more levels first. So we'll do what we can here, and then we will head back. But I do hope to be on streaming again tomorrow, as well as Friday. Who do we raid? We're going to raid DH Dunn. And you guys can go visit him. Dunn plays a variety of games. He does play some hardcore World of Warcraft with some friends. Doesn't often stream it, I don't think. But he also plays one of my other favorite games quite a bit, The Long Dark, which is a winter survival kind of game. Yeah, so if you guys would be so kind as to give him a couple minutes, that would be great. If you got to run, or if there's somebody else on your follower list that you really can't wait to spend time with, not a problem. I get it. Do what you got to do. Do what works for you. And hope you all have a great evening, a great afternoon, great morning, depending on what time zone you're in. And yeah, I guess I should got to hit the buttons here and be an actual streamer. So if I don't press the start raid button, the raid doesn't start. It takes a few minutes or a few seconds for it to roll through. Yes, I will do my best to stay alive. I don't play my hardcore characters offline too much. If I can help it, and sometimes just to do professions and whatnot. But do hope you can stop by tomorrow, and if you can't, that's life. I get it. But yeah, take care of yourselves and take care of each other too. Bless you guys. Good night. Bye-bye.